is a good balance to like when is the best
Yeah,
to expose someone to that. So we're right now we're still in the Scooby-Doo spooky land for him, but it is an interesting
it's
thought to find you don't want to make the
it's
same mistake.
yeah. That's it. It's a difficult question to answer, I think. I think it's quite natural to be um, you know, scared of things that are scary. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say just kind of keep it relaxed and let the individual sort of like discover their sort of, fears and, excitements for themselves, I
Yeah.
guess. There was another point that you made earlier about this like kind of like cult like upbringing and this kind of very, what would you call it, very strict kind of religious kind of, we're safe in this group and everyone else is going to hell. It's quite, I don't know, it's quite interesting to me how that kind of stuff isn't a horror story until you take a bit of perspective. Like until when it's almost kind of like if you're in the cult, you kind of feel like, oh well, this is a horror story for everyone else except me, because
Except
I'm not the one going to hell. And
right.
then when you sort of have the view of history and time and distance, you do get to see, oh no, that was
That
like
was very unhealthy.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. There
Yeah.
was it was sort of like it's all kind of like multi-layered with how messed up it is, kind
Oh
of
yeah.
thing.
Well, and that
So
I feel like I have very publicly spoken about kind of my break from that religious aspect of my life, but the
yeah,
moment that I left the church that I had that I'm talking about right now, the pastor of the time was standing in the pulpit. And now granted, I'm from the South. Okay, I live in Tennessee. Like we're talking about holy rolling, like shouting, all of these things type.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like it was intense. Okay, and so he
Crazy, yeah.
hit the ending of he was at the end of a sermon and was screaming at a couple that I knew very well. We were all a part of this church family, and they had an they she was pregnant and she was about to have this baby. They had two other
Wow.
children,
Okay.
and he was screaming, "You need to get in this pulpit and pray for that baby, or that baby's gonna die." And at that moment, I was
What?
like, "This is not where I need to be. Okay, I'm gonna go."
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because it just kind of broke that facade of this is a person, this is an environment that I trust in, this is a good, healthy thing. There had been a few instances leading up to that where I was like, things are becoming a little unhinged here. I don't like this. But
Sure, yeah.
yeah, I could very easily, I think that's another reason I'm so fascinated by studying cults because from the inside, you don't realize, you just don't realize, you think you're in a safe, happy, firm environment. You have these beliefs about the afterlife, and you just feel. I'm not saying that all religion is a cult, but my situation was cult. It fits the definition of a cult. Okay.
Well,
um,
of course, yeah, of
and
course, yeah.
so then hindsight is 2020. You look back on that time and you're like, wow, that was the things that we thought, the things that we were being taught and told, and not just not healthy, not productive, not good, not something I want to be a part of ever again. So yeah, that's the
Yeah.
true horror story for sure. That's what
Yeah.
led me straight into horror. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, you broke up a bit on that last line,
oh,
which is so annoying because it sounded like you were coming to make a
oh
really
no, I was.
great point.
Okay. That's okay. We can just cut that part out. It's fine. We have seven
Yeah, okay.
minutes and 43 seconds left. So however you want to wrap up.
Okay, yeah, well, I think we should wrap up. I think that was a really enlightening discussion. And where can people buy The Devil's Colony? Just before we close.
Yes. So all of our books are available on crimsoncultbooks.com. If you order directly from me, I will send you signed copies. We have special editions with foil covers and illustrated interiors and lots of fun things that come down the pipe. You can also find the books on Barnes and Noble, Amazon, Walmart, Target. Go into your bookstore, go into your libraries, ask for them. They can order them anywhere and everywhere. And that really helps indie authors, if you will, go into your libraries and bookstores and ask them to order the books instead of just continuing on the Amazon machine. So yeah, definitely reach out to us
Sure. Yeah.
on
Okay.
social media and
So
follow.
you cut up for you cut out for just a bit of that, Marie. So
Dang.
Amazon, Crimson Cult Media Bookstore.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
there'll be links on our Twitter page. So Sinister Society on Twitter, X, and Blue Sky. And yeah, if you know, I'm sure this discussion has been just a small taste of what to expect from that story.
Yes.
So yeah, let's wrap it up and
Awesome. Thank
yeah,
you for having me today.
follow us. Yeah.
Yeah, follow us on all the social media.
No,
Thank you for
no
chatting with
worries.
me about Devil's
Yeah,
Hall
exactly.
today.
Yeah.
Soon enough, we'll discuss your forthcoming The Occupant, which will be
Oh,
super.
will we? Will we?
Yes, we will.
Oh
We
my God.
must. We must. We have to.
Yeah.
So, and that comes actually
I'll try
they
and
come
think
out the
of.
same month. So that's pretty exciting. So we'll definitely do that. But yes,
Oh,
go follow us on other
can't
social media.
wait.
We love you, Darklings. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.